Okay, hi, hello. Lower the sound a bit. There we go. Hi. Everything should be ready, I think. Hum. Think. So, as the title says, project hopping again, because I have no idea what to work on, so it's a bit whatever. Might actually start with needle tatting. Did I do an earring in this color or was it the other one? No, it was in this one I wanted it. It's like a lavender with really pale purple in it. Ah, that is sort of correct color. It's very pale. And this is like a sort of tan, but it has like a silver undertone. What's this? If I can find the end. There it is. How long tail did I need? I do not remember. Do know it was not very long. Go with that. Oh, hello. Let me just start this earring here. Might be a good idea for me to also, pull up the pattern, that I wrote down. I've been sneezing a lot. Ugh. The frog is right here. He's holding coins at the moment, not stitch markers. So he's holding coins and 2 of the candies from my latest Hobie packages. Yeah, and he's really sturdy too, like, look how flat that bottom is. I have about $9 worth of coins in him. And the bottom is still like perfectly flat. And he did not take long. So yeah, I'm gonna make more. Need to move boxes of eyeballs. Right, that was for the Pika moth. Where did I put the... No, that was a different pattern. What's here? Let me just find this. Now for the fingerless gloves, dragon scale choker. Yeah, that was for... Oh yeah, it was my slipper sock pattern. That was something else. I think I'm too far. Let's crochet sock. Donut. Crochet top that I never made, but I made a pattern for it. Woo! That was no. So let's try the other way then. No, not that. The blue part is a fanfic, I believe. Yeah, it's a fanfic I started writing. What's it here? Oh wow, that's an old drawing. 2 years ago. I found a drawing I made 2 years ago. Wow. Okay then. Ah, I put in the red part, okay. Right. Found it at least. Yeah, I have a few scattered about in this because I used it in the last half of my full year, so it's still mainly unused. Here's the pattern. Woo, found it. See. 353. Got it. Pen back. Fairly expensive pen. Okay. Let's get back to this. 1, 2, done. Come on. Go. Ready? Ah. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is so pale it won't be visible much. Do I have any? Oh yeah, no. What I'm gonna start with is making one of these earrings. Just in a very pale lavender. I have a few of them done. Ah, there we go, there's the sparkles. Finally shown up. It has purple sparkles in it. One. Because that was acrylic. This is needle tatting. I have no idea if I'm doing my turns correctly or anything, but whatever. It works. Oh, and 3, so... 3. Now I can thread the needle. Now I'm gonna need it. Yeah, we have quite a few shuttle tatters on Twitch. But I haven't seen any needle tatter. But it's what I started with. Then ended after making one thing and now I've picked it up again, so... Let's see. 3 picot, 5. 3 picot. This is a pattern I admittedly have not thought up myself. I found a picture of an earring someone had made, but I have not been able to find the original designer to see if it's a bought pattern or a free pattern. So I couldn't actually find any pattern. So based on the picture, I made my own pattern from it. And I looked for the pattern again last night and could not find it, so... Yeah. I still can't claim it as my own. I do have it written down, sort of, what I think they did. Now I need to do that and then join there. Wait, you haven't seen him? Really? You haven't seen him? I call it my streaming mug. Apart from Christmas, I only ever use this mug on stream. It is 11 years old. This isn't showing the correct colors because it's such a lovely lavender and pastel purple. Maybe I should check the pattern, right? Hi. Okay. 6 and 3. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's. Oh, Pico. Not that small. Need to be able to find it my own damn self. Ooh. And actually Pico out so I can actually find it. A tiny little end. Need to look for a day. Yeah, lurking laundry day. I know that feeling. I got laundry day upcoming. Isn't at the time. Okay. There, I believe. I hope. Yeah, looks correct. If it looks correct, it's wrong chance it is correct. Over there. Like I said, I have no idea if I'm even doing this correctly. But the results look correct, so I'm gonna pretend I know what I'm doing. Even though I really... Okay, so that was 6 and 3, so now we have 7 and 4. If I'm gonna make 7 and then check. I can sort of say it's my own pattern, I still don't know it. Seven. Like, am I correct? Small Pico and 4. And oh yeah, I have a I actually have a YouTube stream. I need to... And I have sneezing coming. Well, that around there and in. really close that up. Because I have no idea if I'm doing this correctly. But end result is looking like how I want it to look, so I'm gonna end. I know what I'm doing. When I don't get stuck like that. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 5. 5. If you think I'm doing this fast, you should see how the actual patting artists do it. It's really, you blink and you miss it. I am so compared to them. There. There. But yeah, this is a really quick thing, that's why I wanted to start with this. Because we are soon done. We have 2 more of those loops left. Then this is done. Was it 9 and 4th? That was 8 and 5. Okay. 1, 2. Remove that. Light it off. Super grateful. So we have one to join, and then one more, and then it's done. Also, first time I'm doing needle tatting on stream, actually. Mostly because I only picked it back up a few days ago. Last one, which is wait. 5. Last one is 10 and 7. Got it. one. This is the really long one. Okay, how many do I have now? I did not count these. One more. One, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. Tend to leave too long tail. Well, the scraps will still be used. Let's put it that way. I will still use some of the scraps I cut off. They are strong. There. There. That. Do that again. Go. Okay, I can put that away. Can cut that. Long tail end. Put that yarn away too. For this one, however, I will not make 3 knots like I do with crochet. I'll just be doing the one. But yeah, essentially this is already done. Apart from earring hook, which I won't get until tomorrow, I believe. Gonna arrive. Let's see. Hide these ends. Cut off the excess. This. No clue if I made it correct techniques or anything, but it works. Okay. That, however, I will throw away. 2. Here you go. That's it. Now this one just needs an earring hook. That's it. That's an earring done. I tend to only make one when it comes to earrings because I have tunnels in my ears. Apart from one ear where I have an extra hole for normal earrings. So I tend to only make one. But yeah, that's that done. How about we work some on my headband? Yes. Wow. Are we gonna show the correct colors? Wow. Wow. Showing correct colors and sparkles. Wow. The only thing that isn't quite correct is this. That is a dark pumpkin orange. More similar to that one. Otherwise, pretty much correct colors. This is a bit over halfway. Ew. Is this yarn? It is Hobby Universe Solar Flare. There is another one I also might do a headband in called Solar Eclipse, which has more yellow and purple. This is a free pattern by Hobby. It's just front post and back post double crochet, that's it. I think I'll probably work on each project for half an hour or something. Because this front post, back post, for some reason it really hurts my wrists. So I cannot do it for long, which is why this isn't done yet when it should have only taken a week. If not a day. Well, okay, maybe 2 days. Based on the size of my head. But yeah. It's sort of hurting my wrist. And I was not prepared for that, so that's why this has taken a few now. It was already supposed to be done, just for me and I was hoping I could use it before it gets warm. Even though, you know, Swedish summer, we will have like heat wave for a few days the entire summer. Then it will be like rainy, windy, cloudy. I also start on another of those frogs. I need to make one for Mother. She almost kidnapped my green one when I showed her yesterday. I had to fight her for it. I also might make a really big one. But I'm also kind of worried what my wrists would think. Because I have some really chunky yarn. I have some of the what is it? Amigo Giga XL, I believe it was from Hobby. And the frog I made was in the normal Amigo Mega or whatever. It was not in the Giga. Well, I haven't even made one I haven't even made this plate row and my wrist is already hurting. And I have no idea why. Because I can crochet for absolute hours normally. Now when it comes to this, quite annoying. I also might get some green yarn and make one of these headbands in completely green and then slap some Fall Guys on it. I would like something to snack on, but we don't have anything. Plus I'm overweight and weight. Ugh. I don't. I really want the headband done. God, the neighbors are awake. Good thing you guys cannot hear that. They be loud. And then for the colors, it will slowly go back into the green after this yellow. There. We are here now. This part. It will go back into the green, back into the orange, and back into that red. It does actually have some pink in it. And I did get a tiny bit of it at the start of the headband. But I did not get a lot of that at all. Here at the very start. That won't even be visible after I have connected the two ends. Why am I tired? Both be tired. Ugh. Maybe I slept for too long? That might be it. I mean, I went to bed at... what was it? Somewhere past 2? I think. Then I got up at 12:20. Yeah, that's... I only need about 5 or 6 hours, the most. No wonder I'm tired. So I was tired when I went to bed too. I was like constantly. I'm blowing my nose. So my temporary stream title was sneezing a lot while project hopping. Then when I woke up, most of the sneezing had actually stopped. I switched the title to project hopping again. Because I have so many things to work on, but It's nothing that I want to work on for an extended period of time at some time. We will get quite a lot done on this in half an hour. Before I switch project again. I think I'm gonna switch to the head of Project Purple. I really need him done. Especially now when I have his eyeballs. Because I didn't work on his head because I wanted to make the resin eyeballs. So I made the resin eyeballs. And now I haven't worked on it. It whips. Also, do I even have all of the stuffing I need for that? I'll keep it light on the stuffing. I actually have a bag of stuffing hanging right next to me. Specifically for use on projects I make it my desk now and done. But for Project Purple's head, I'm gonna need more than that. And I also can't remember if I stuffed his body or not. The head alone takes a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna need to caffeinate more. It's gonna be a lot of yellow. That's fine because that's gonna be like the back of my head. So stored off like that. That's gonna be the back of my head, so I don't quite like that huge amount of yellow. And we have even more yellow to come here. We might actually be going into the green by the time this half hour is up. Maybe. Depends how quick I do it. But because of the strain on my wrist, I'm gonna speed it up. Plus, you pretty much can't speed it up because it's front post, back post. You need to actually pay attention too. Really hard to hold. Because it keeps wanting to shift, so it's like that. But then you can't work on it, so you constantly have to fight with it. Hold it. And keep your tension. that's what's causing the strain on my wrist. Let's see, what are my plans for today? Putting a skull on a pendant, because I finally got my skull beads morning. They had arrived in the mailbox with early bird. Got them right here, in fact. Skull beads. I got 4 packs. There is 10 beads in each pack. It was like $1. So I had to get more than 1 pack. And one that looks like red is actually a what can we call it? Like a dark hot pink. Yeah, the camera isn't picking it up. It's not picking up the redness. But yeah, I got those, and I need one of those dolls for pendant. It's actually a needle tatted pendant. I'm gonna put it on a joker. I need a bead on. Need to find the right ring I want to use. That shit. I might actually have on my desk. Now when I think about it, somewhere. Unless I move them again. Tend to move things that should not be moved, because then I cannot find them again, because I moved them. And mother wonders why I do not clean my desk. That's why. Oh yeah, I never started up that YouTube stream I'm gonna watch. Oops. He starts streaming an hour before I end. So it's quite annoying. But I also don't want to change my times again. I've already done it twice actually. But I don't think anyone here is early enough to know that. But yeah, when I first started streaming, I changed my times twice. I really like the times I have now. In there. I'm gonna be so happy when I am out of this yellow hell. I am so tired of yellow. I know it looks so copper sparkles. Not showing up on camera though. Tiny bit. And down here. But yeah, I'm a bit tired of yellow now. And oh look, here's more yellow. Ugh. Like I said, at least that would be the back of my head. So the sides will look really pretty though. Yeah, we have so much yellow. According to pattern, you will only use 50-gram yarn for the headband if you make it exactly like the pattern. And one of those balls costs about 13 or 14 US dollars. I would say that's actually very cheap for a headband. Considering that even H&M got headbands that cost like 20-30 bucks. And you can just buy yarn, spend some time and make one yourself. For as low as $5. Get something unique. I tried actually looking see if someone had made a headband yet in this colorway, and I didn't. Actually, not many people overall has made a headband of this pattern that is meant for this yarn. I found maybe 4 people. Which kind of surprised me. Because it is fairly soft by the sparkles. For me anyway, not something that will irritate my skin. Soon I can switch project. My wrist will thank me. Yeah, you add a lot of length just by doing one row. That's still progress because of the stitch itself. And you can see that difference there. How much length gets added just for one row. No, it's not really a project that takes that long. Or well, not if you're healthy in a way. It's really stretchy. Up, getting stuck. I keep wanting to speed up, but I get stuck in the sparkles. Which is a great reminder that no, you cannot speed up this stitch. Let's see, are we going Project Purple after this, or are we starting a frog? I'm gonna make another one of those frogs anyway today, so if I start one and make as much as I can in half an hour, that makes almost no difference. Plus, you know, frog. I need more frog things on my desk. Never mind the fact that I already have like 7 frogs on my desk. I need more. Let's see, that means I need to pick out the eyeballs. Because I think I'm gonna make mothers look happy. I made mine looking very not impressed. I think she would prefer to have a frog. We seen one more. Just so I don't have this on my desk. Let's squeeze in one more. I don't have to have so much yarn on my desk that I can get stuck in. The game is still going. Good. I intentionally set up the game so I do a long run and not have to push the team forward all the time. But at the moment it is set so it will just run continuously. Speaking of that, there is actually a game I need to start up. And I can do that after this run. Because it's not actually a game. Yeah, we're gonna start a frog or go on Project Purple and down. I sadly do not have another pair of arms, or I would do both at once. I'm not sure how much more I have to go on the head. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go on the head for Project Purple. and maybe finish it. And then I'll start a frog and spend the rest of the time on that. Nice man. Whoa. It seems like we did have the perfect amount of yarn that is stretched going to the ball of yarn. That end. And we are just about finishing up this row. Which means I will have no extra yarn on my desk that I can get tangled up in. Well, okay. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. That is stretched going towards the ball of yarn. Perfect. But yeah, this one looks so cool when it's done. Because this will be the front. So all of that will be on the side. Going into the yellow, which will be the back of my head. So that will look amazing. Okay. How is this one doing? Checking up on this because I did slather some clear nail polish on it actually. This is the pendant. I'm gonna have a red bead, red skull bead in the middle. And then it's gonna get attached to a joker. I do think that nail polish worked very well. Because I wanted it to be a bit stiffer, but not like crunchy. I think if I do one more coat of clear nail polish, it would be perfect. Then I need to decide which way is up. Because it looks slightly different depending on which way you have it. I think I like that one. Actually, I think I'm gonna have it that. Then red bead hanging down there. I'll probably go with the dark red because those that look black is actually a very, very dark red. So I'll probably use one of those for the center. Because these skulls, they specifically have holes going straight down instead of sideways. Yeah, that will work fine. Okay, I'm gonna need more coffee. Because this is gone cold, so I'm gonna do my thing and inhale it, and then refill it. And then switch to the head of Project Purple for the next half hour. So, be right back. Because coffee matters. There we go. You guys been behaving? No? Perfect. Hi. So Project Purple, I need to move this and the leftovers of my grab Project Purple. Go. I have the rest of them there. Perfect. Ooh, I also have an Athena's owl bag. Ooh. But yeah, this is how I note on my project. You guys can't see it, but right there at the corner, it actually says which size hook I'm using for this. I was a smart moth. Now I just need to pattern So, is this book? Not sure if you might be able to get it on Amazon. It's Crochet Amigurumi by what is it? Mia Bengtsson. I think it's one of her first books. It's from 2009. I actually bought this when it came out. And as you can see, I have used it ever since. I have used it ever since. And I also have notes written on the actual pattern pages of my own. Like some minor changes I made to the very end of the project. I have removed some rounds to make it fit better. I have also written notes on when to start stuffed small parts like arms and legs, and when to turn projects inside out. Make it easier to reach things. So yeah, I have used this book a lot. Let's see here. Oh, 4.5mm hook. Oh well, you know, it's the same one I used for the headband. You wouldn't know it looking at it, but yes, I am actually doing the headband. That big hook. Which I think is this one. I mean, it says 4, but I'm not sure. Might be a 3 instead of a 4, even though it does say 4. What is this one? This one says it's a 5. Oh well. Didn't I have another one? Little box. Oops. Definitely not that, that's a 7. Okay, 2, 3. Aha, 4 points. God. No. Close. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna start with this. Like I said, it says it's a 4. Might be a 3.5. Let's see, where is it? It's around 13. Oh yeah, nope, that doesn't feel right at all. Yeah, that one is therefore done. This feels more like it. Okay. Was definitely using this. Well, my tension when I worked on this last is... I can tell I really need to loosen that up. Because wow. technically I could use 3.5 on this. With this yarn. Ugh, most boring part of the head. It's going round and round. Single crochet. 60 stitches. I know it's 60. Can you even see? Oh yeah, it's showing up really perfectly on camera. Because each of these, you see it's divided into pies with the increases. Each of those pie slices ends in 10 stitches before you start the single crochet rounds. That's how I know it's really cool that that showed up so clearly on camera. Like I can barely see it when I'm looking at it, but looking at it in camera I can actually see. Yeah, this is the head. For Project Purple, my slightly over 1 foot tall bunny I've been working on and off for, well, actually months. Pretend it's weeks. Pretend I didn't start him around this time last year. Pretend. Isn't that what internet is all about? Pretending. Like I know of a few streamers like that. They pretend to be oh so nice. Then suddenly something happens and in DMs and such they are horrible people. I'm not gonna name names, I'm just gonna put it out there. I recently had a certain interaction with a well-known streamer at the start of the year. Pretends to be oh so nice. But in DMs she's really quick with the accusations. And hopefully I fixed my tension now after this. Damn. It not be that hard to get a hook into the stitch. When can I get some decreases going? One more round, then decrease? Let me... Yes. Oh, hello. How's you doing? I am sneezing and sniffling and oh joy. And project hopping. I actually started the stream by doing some needle tatting on stream for the first. You completely missed that. Right, I need a pen I put away. Woo. Yeah, I made an earring. Just a little earring that looks like connected bubbles. The colors are not showing up, but it is a lavender purple and a pastel purple. It's stupid simple. It's so simple, I have made a lot of them. No, no, that was a flower, that wasn't an earring. Yeah, I have green. Oh look, another green. No one is surprised. Yeah. I have a tan one too. I have a blue. That's probably up your alley. That is probably up your alley. The blue with the white. And then I have black, grey, white. Yeah, that's the 6 I have made so far. No, they don't look simple, but they are simple. This flower, however, gave me so many issues compared to those. Though I made this one before bubbles. This one was annoying. Holy shit. So yeah, I made that earring. I worked some on my headband. We are now almost past off the yellow. And right now I'm working on the head of the 1 foot tall bunny. I have one more round of 60 single crochets before I can finally start to decrease. Make the head look like a goddamn head. No, it's actually really simple. At least at the start. Until you get into the really elaborate lacy parts. But small stuff like that earring or this pendant, it's actually really simple. It looks better if I have the white behind. There we go. It's actually surprisingly simple. Those small parts. So yeah, I can easily teach you the start of it at least. All you need is some random ass yarn and a long ass needle. Like this one that is 15 centimeter. That's all you need. You don't need any special cotton crochet thread to start off with. It's actually fairly similar to crochet, which is why I'm also working on my own needle tatting pattern already, and I only started a few days ago. And the bubble earring, I made that from a picture because I couldn't find the pattern anywhere. So I have no idea who the original designer of that one is. So I just made my own, and I'm working on another one that's gonna become a bracelet eventually. I'm gonna need to test that. Yeah, once you actually know the very, very, very basics, it goes fairly quick and you can do a surprising amount of things with just knowing the basics. Rainbow 8-8? No. I'm currently using the, what was it? Were you? This is the Rainbow 8-6. The 8-6 is kinda nice. But yeah, it does have a slightly more papery feel than the French cotton, I noticed. Because this is the rainbow cotton. I made the Powerpuff Girls in French cotton, and there is a clear difference. This is definitely more, I'm not sure how to say it other than papery. Like, it's still soft and everything, but it has more of that paper sheet feel than the French cotton. This is the head of my Pika Pow Indiana moth, by the way. This is the head of it. And the only reason I went with the rainbow cotton over the French cotton for the yarn I bought for the moth is because it was on sale for half price. Yeah, it's exactly, it's that strange feeling of you like it but also not at the same time. So I'll probably stick with the French cotton after the moth is done. Oh well, after I've used up all of the rainbow cotton I bought for the moth and a few other projects, I'm probably gonna stick to the French cotton. Okay, last 2 stitches, then we can finally do some decreases and make the head look like a head. Whoa, we're getting somewhere. Looks like pumpkin, but it's gonna be a head, I promise. It's gonna be a bunny head. I have all the other parts from right here. Here's all of the other parts. And yarn. Let's see. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this one decrease round and then switch to my Athena's owl bag, maybe. And hello back. Oh, that's my background sound. For my background sound, I have coffee shop, thunderstorm, and Tibetan singing bowl. Yeah, I have it instead of music because music just distracts me like hell. I found this website called A Soft Murmur, all in one word. You can mix your own. And if you pay extra, I'm just using the free version, but if you pay extra, you can get other sounds like frogs. I'm kind of tempted, but I'm not sure if it's a one-time fee or a monthly. it's really nice. Have you seen the ones on YouTube? There are a few that have done like 10-hour versions of just Tibetan singing bowls. Ah, okay. Let's see. Do I start a frog or do I work a bit on my Athena's owl bag? Oh. The eyeballs again. Just the owl bag. Ended up. So. And now it's on the floor instead. Right. Why can't I win? Okay. Finally got it. Let's see, round. And yes, this is toilet paper I wrote it on. Because I couldn't find my notepad at all. Time. Yeah, here is the start of an owl bag. So this will eventually turn into one of these. You can see I did this one slightly different. This one, blue one, is exactly by the pattern. On this one I added an extra round at the bottom. And of course, just to be funny, I'll open this. Just to be funny, the lining I chose a forest with red fox heads. Because owl. Yeah, I'm making another one slightly bigger. And this one is exactly by the pattern, so it doesn't have an extra round down here, so this is a yarn I'm not sure if you can even buy anymore. It's World of Yarn Malaga in color 18. It's like a sky baby blue. Let me pull up the pattern. Yeah, I got this too in a mystery bag. Let's see. Yeah, but they have currently emptied out the storage they had of it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look for that. Okay, patterns. Owl bag. There we go. Now I need to find the correct one. Let's see, around, let's see. Around 10 I'm on apparently. Down there. Got it. Found it. I got the pattern as a gift, so I have it as screenshotted PDFs. Yeah, 10. Oh? There's a bubble in round 9. I have no bubble here because that's the nose. Okay. Apparently I have accidentally marked one round too many. That's fine. We have the 3. Now it's there. There. And boop. Okay. Right, counting. Let's drink some more coffee. I'm gonna need to count. Oh yeah, Kay, you weren't here earlier when I showed a frog I made. I made a frog last night. A very unimpressed frog. Currently holding 2 hobby candies and about $9 in coins. I did link the pattern in my Discord. And his bottom is surprisingly flat too. There is a few other versions, including a cat. You could make one of these looking like your cat. And have it sitting on your desk, judging you even more. Let's see, 17. Ugh. I'm not sure what fabric to use for lining on this bag. I'm kind of tempted to use some of my Minecraft fabric. Right, I was supposed to count these, by the way. I was supposed to count these. But now he sits on my stuff. Won't make his win. I think I'm starting to like him. Let's see, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That makes this 7, so I have 10 more. Ugh. Let's just do it like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. I don't have to count anymore. Maybe. But yeah, this bag takes a surprising amount of time to do. That's why this is only the second one I'm doing. I do want to make a lot more of these. Okay. That was the 17th. There. Okay, pattern. What next? Okay. One. One. Two. Then do the same again. Decrease and then 2. And okay. What next? Then 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means that would be there when it's supposed to be. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna skip one stitch. I'm just gonna skip one stitch and then do the bubble for the nose. My yarn. I'm gonna pull some yarn here. Because the nose is gonna be a 6 double crochet bubble. Putting this marker back into the mouth of the moth. Oh. Okay. One more, don't skip one. Currently. Because the bubble needs to be exactly there. Yes, okay. And yeah. Through it all. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Let's count here. Aha. Something's wrong somewhere, but I don't know where. Oh well. Which means I can actually skip the decrease on this end. It seems. Or if I skip... Ah, okay. If I... Yeah, I could skip the ones that are supposed to be after the decrease instead. Okay. Like that. Okay. Okay, so... I did it wrong. Double crochet. I keep forgetting this entire thing is double crochets. Yeah, 7 and then 8 and decrease and skip those. Okay. Perfect. There and then going there. That. Okay, finally done. Okay. Okay, then 10, 11 just go around. Perfect. Perfect. I don't even need to mark off round 9 because that's already marked off here apparently. That's why I was confused at the start. So, now it's starting to look more like a bag. But it won't look much like an owl until we get the eyeballs on. Because first you make the entire body of the bag, including the flap. So this entire thing, if I open that again. So this entire thing is made in the round, and then you make the flap just with the same yarn without cutting or anything, so you don't even need to sew that on. And then you make the eyeballs separate and sew them on. That's it. And then of course the lining. These little hooks I made separately because the pattern has you making them here instead. But I didn't want that for this small one. I put them in the back instead. So it actually hangs flat on your chest like that. I made a just a simple necklace wrap for it. You can like change the size just by pulling on these. Like necklaces, cheap ones you get at markets and such. That's a bit too. Yeah. Oh. Right. I have a YouTube stream I need to pull up. Excuse me for a little bit. It starts in 5 minutes. Because she starts an hour before I end. So annoying. But she does the coolest stuff. I think you would like her actually, Kay. He's very much like you. Not sure what she's doing today though. There is an ad in 1 minute. Does give me just enough time. He makes things like this that you can then hang up. Like he made a few of those. I had this one too. And of course, my favorite. Yeah, she makes things like these and then she hangs them up. Like garlands and such. I'm gonna... There's an ad starting very soon, but I'm gonna slip the link into there. Her stream starts like any second now. And she also do knitting and crochet. And she works with repurposed fabrics from India. And of course also from her own household and such. do I have a sneezing coming? I feel like I have a fucking sneezing coming again. Ugh. Come on. Yeah, sometimes you get really lucky with the ads. Yeah, all hail caffeinate. Even though it's running out quick. No. Okay, really short, really? No go. It had crept up in the back, so I had a patch of skin showing in the back, making it cold. I think I'm gonna do this round out and then start on a frog. The mother doesn't threaten to kidnap mine again. Need to make her her own. Wait, do we even have the yarn prepared for that? Good question. Next. At least he doesn't use any stuffing. Well, there is that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend the last fucking frog. But this time I'm gonna make a happy frog, not unimpressed green boy. Because that one is very much mine. Yes, that's me. Go. Starting to look a lot more like a bag. Finally. I really need to work on this more, by the way. It's gonna be quite roomy. Might even... Oh yeah, it will even be big enough for my phone. Wow. Granted, my phone isn't big, it's just iPhone 12 mini. I should have already known it would fit in this bag. Let's see, let me find the pen I used to write on that. Was it you? No, it was not you. There. Me being fancy using a pro marker. I was around 10. then you just slip that over the hook. And it will hopefully stay there. Then you put the hook in the bag. The yarn doesn't fit in the bag, but still. And then you can put that aside. After I grab the yarn. I'm gonna use this very, I would say it's a navy sort of color. I'm gonna use that for the front. This is OB Everyday Acrylic XL. Okay, I'm gonna put these hooks away before. I think I might have used the 5mm for them. Let me try that. Yeah, I think I used the 5. It's got a very good grip. Even though I think the label says 6. Yeah, the label says 6mm. So that's why I'm using a 5. Because this is technically amigurumi, even though it doesn't use stuffing. Okay. Now I can go away with the owl bag pattern. The owl bag is just called Athena's owl bag, and it's a paid for pattern. I got it as a gift many years ago. I do remember how the frog started. It started with 7. Uh, 7? I remember that much. But that's about it. Rarely use the hook the yarn able to? Yeah. I always go down at least a full size. Though when I made my fly balls, I actually went down almost 2 sizes. And yes, I do got more of these little guys planned. Everyone loves them. I might have to actually write up the pattern and everything for these dudes because everyone loves them. Actually, funny thing, I actually had someone recently, completely random, don't know them. They saw my name and straight off they were like, "Oh, you're the one that made the fly ball." That was funny. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, but still, it's just, you make a ball, you take any wing pattern, slap them on the ball, you make 2 small circles, slap them on the front of the ball, and you're done. And that's a fly ball. No need for a pattern. That's why I haven't made any for them. My pattern I have written down for the fly ball basically says, make a ball. Oh no, I think... Oh no, it actually says, make amigurumi head. That's how my pattern for the fly ball start. Make amigurumi head. Okay. frog. Second, okay. Let's see. Three, 4, 5. The pattern for his frog, however, it says to chain 7, and then you make 5 single crochets in the chain, then suddenly you skip 1 stitch completely and go down the other side. So really, why are you chaining 7 if you are completely ignoring an entire chain? Why not just chain 6? So what I do to get around that, I actually do a decrease here and have that count as the first stitch of the next. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you're chaining 7. Then you are starting in second chain from hook. And then you single crochet 5. Which means you actually have 1 chain left, right? At the end you have 1 chain left, unworked. But then suddenly the pattern says work down the other side of the chain with 6 stitches. So why are you completely ignoring an entire chain? You might as well just say chain 7. And then, yeah, it should be chain 6. If you're ignoring, so yeah, to get around that I actually do a decrease at the end. I do a decrease and then work those 6. Otherwise it will leave a gap at the end. Yeah, you're chaining 7, skipping 1 from the hook, which is normal, and then doing 5 single crochets, leaving 1 chain unworked and going straight to the other side. Just what? But why are you even chaining 7 instead of chaining 6 if you're not gonna work all of the stitches in a way? Yeah. Because if you did this by the pattern, you would have a gap at the end. So, I have no gap here now. Yay. And I should have 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? Perfect. By doing that decrease, I get the right amount of stitches. Which I would not get if I did this by the pattern. Actually, I'm not gonna use that stitch marker. I'm gonna use one of my kitty cats. I got Hobby's new stitch markers. They are kitty cat spirals. Actually, let me use a red one. Oh no, wait. I have a light blue. Let's use the light blue kitty. Doing a decreasing all for just. Yeah! That's the old version of doing it. Because I have a few old patterns from like late 80s when I was born, and they are the same. Okay, now we just do the basic. I'm gonna mark that. Oh yeah, what is Annie doing on stream actually? Ooh! I hope you're watching Annie's YouTube stream because she's working with fabric. She's been doing a lot of crochet and knitting recently, but now she's actually working with fabric. She does the most amazing things. Fabric scraps. I really need to do that more. I have so many fabric scraps. I really need to keep working on that. I want to make a skull with fabric scraps, complete with eye holes and such, and put it on a jacket. So pretty much same technique she used for that heart, but as a skull. I want to do that. I just need to work out the actual how the fuck. Let's see, just increase and another important thing to note about this pattern, they do the increases first. Annoys me. Single. Okay, there's a single. Hey, come here. Gotcha. Yeah. Eh. It doesn't matter that much the gaps because this will be on the inside of the frog anyway. You're actually starting with the thing that will be the actual guts of the frog. So having gaps here doesn't matter. Okay. Go. Oh yeah. I did link it in. Like that. I did link it in my Discord, but here is the frog again. Because ribbit. I'm gonna be working on this for the rest of the stream now. To get as much done in it as possible. Mother has already threatened to steal my frog. Also joke to myself, don't mind the gap. Yeah. Increase on 2. But yeah, it's gonna be the bottom of the inside of the frog, so whatever. Whatever. Also, the caterpillar to sticky fingers. Mother has already tried to steal my frog twice now. I am kind of tempted to make one of these frogs in the Amigo Giga. I mean, this is chunky enough, but the Giga is very much thick. Okay, I'm already using a 5. For the Giga, I need to use a 7. Do I actually have any of that nearby? That think I see. Oh, this is the Shonky. I do have Giga too, but this is the Shonky. You can see the difference already between these two. That's gonna be amazing if I make one of these frogs in this. That's gonna be a great frog. But first I need to make others. Yeah, like I said, I'm already using a 5 for this. Let's see, what are we? Just go around, okay. So tomorrow, hopefully, I should get my package from Amazon with the earring hooks. And some really cool scrapbook paper. I own 70 plus pairs of earring hooks. I can find none. So I bought more. I'm gonna have them in my desk drawer. And hopefully not lose them fuckers again. I swear, it's like I have a ghost that eats crafting supplies. Prison 3. Ooh. I'm watching Annie's stream too. That's a really cool combination of colored fabric. I would never have put them like that myself, but that's really cool. Yeah, actually. Happy lurking. There is a command for that. I think I have screwed up the stage count somewhere, but whatever. It will still look right in the end, because this is the inside anyway. It's fine, fine. I am gonna do a safety count, but it's fine. That is fine. The front should have 30. Let's count. Probably don't have 30. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. That's 20. Therefore, do not have 30. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 31. Hidden. It's fine. It's just one stitch off. I'm not sure I'm gonna bother fixing it. Not for one stitch. Let's see. Okay. Now I can feel a sneeze. Oh joy. do a sneaky decrease here. That should be the rested count. Because woo, okay, 7. Hmm. Hmm. Go. But yeah, this will be the inside of the fork. This is like the frog guts. You make the entire thing in one piece, which I absolutely love. Really, the only thing you need to do is put the safety eyes on. But you can also embroider them on. Or even cut out pieces of felt and glue them on. It can't actually. I counted as I made it. I love the fact that these stitch markers are metal, not plastic. Oh, nice. Let's see, 8. Soon we need to make the eyeballs. You. P, go around. could actually loosen up my tension. Right, I'm gonna need 2 bobby pins, by the way. For the eyeball markings, I'm gonna need bobby pins. Let me grab some. I'm gonna need to mark the back loops. Okay. Let's see. This is gonna be fun. Yeah. Maybe I need coffee. There we go. Much better. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna need to mark back loop. Work only in the front loop. That, and then I'm gonna do this from here. I'm gonna start off the froggy eyeball. And I'm really gonna need to pull some yarn because, wow. I thought I had a lot of yarn in my lap. No, no I did not. Need to pull more. Oh, that might be enough for a while. Hello back. just did the eyeballs. Froggy has eyeballs, sort of. Okay. Just go around. Okay, got it. Free. Now I need to go into that back loop I marked. Then there. Right, is it? No? There, okay. That one. 2, 3. I'm going into that back loop. And then there. Got it. Now we are on the right track. But yeah, this froggy doesn't take long at all. Why are my snails being so loud? They usually get loud when I need to water them, so that might be why. Okay. Increasing now. Woo. Now we're actually increasing for the body. If you heard a slight pop, that was not my wrist. No, no, not at all. Mean. Okay, 13, 14 yells, go round. Okay. We won't get it done on stream, however. But we will get it most of the way done. which means I can finish it off stream, hand it over to Mother and tell her to stop stealing mine. I think I'm gonna use some yarn scraps to make his mouth. Because you really do not need much at all for the mouth. Some might as well. I'm watching the Dreamcatcher on Annie Claxton's stream, and damn. I do wonder how big would a frog be if I made it in Migu, Chunky, and Giga. Okay, this was end of round 14. What do we have next? Another increase. Whoa. That might be the... Actually, that might be the last round I have time to make on stream. It's supposed to be ending in 10 minutes. Do I have a raid target? Um, maybe. Yeah, let's open tab number 17 or something. Okay, nothing yet. Let's check Discord. Anything? Okay, nothing yet. I'm gonna hold off on ending early because we might maybe have a raid target. I think she was gonna start right as my end time is. I'm gonna hold off on ending. Keep working on the frog. Really do wish I could raid Annie Claxton, but she only streams on YouTube. Okay, is it eyeball time? Maybe after this round? It might be time to put in eyeballs, actually. Maybe not yet. No, not yet. Okay. Okay, not yet. We have this round and one more before eyeballs, okay. Okay. We are decreasing again though. Apparently we are making the feet first before the eyeballs go in, okay. This looks really weird at the moment. Oh. Sound like one drop. Yeah, you're right at the weird part of the frog. Um. Yeah. Yeah, all of this is gonna go inside. I'm waiting for a stream to start. Maybe. Let's see. No, wait, front loop. Front loop bubble. Yeah. Yeah. On, I thought she was gonna stream today. Maybe she's delayed. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer. Let's see, this was the back, okay. This was a big bubble, so that means 5, I believe it was. 1. Yeah. 3. 4 and 5. Yeah. Squeak, squeak. Right back at ya. Yeah. And through them all. And then. Yeah. 2, 3. Now a small bubble. Which was, if I remember right, 3 doubles. Three. Really only 3 stitches? I mean, what? Yeah, it was okay. Here. Three. Why does that look off? You know what? Let's move that one stitch forward. Oh yeah, that's much better already. Oh yeah, that's better. Now we do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's go. And yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. Moving that one stitch forward made all the difference. I think it's because I fucked up the stitch count somewhere. Okay. Now we just started yet? Is she gonna start? Anything in Discord? Anything? No? Okay. Huh. Yeah, nobody saw the fact that I corrected a mistake I made somewhere. Never mind the fact that I'm alive. Woo. Okay. It looks like I either got the time wrong or she's not gonna stream, so I'm gonna make this round out and then end. Might also be delayed, I have no idea. Three. 4 and 5. Three, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Okay. Yeah, something's wrong somewhere. But it's fine. I was supposed to have 9 after that leggy. I was supposed to have. So somewhere I have something that's wrong, but I made it look correct anyway. So whatever. Whatever. Anything in Discord now? Nope. Goddamn. I was so hoping I would have a raid target. No, apparently not. I have now gone 10 minutes overtime. Still no raid target. Fine. This will eventually look like a frog. Yeah. You can see it. But yeah, compared to the finished one, you can see it. Yeah, apart from the fact where the brain will become the guts. But basically the next step now is put the eyeballs and the mouth, and then you just do 3 rounds decreasing. Then you just fold this part in. So yeah. But that will be for after. So I desperately need coffee. I have no coffee. Ah. Ah. Which is just right. Now to get the coffee. Ugh. Okay. Anything on Twitch? No, still no right target. Okay. So, well done. Sitting very weirdly with the gray blanket. The yes, there. You can just about see it in the corner by my elbow. It's curled up in the back. So I'm sitting on a grey furry sausage, which is why I keep twisting. I keep trying to fix it, but no. Oh well. I am gonna pack away the bobby pins before I lose them. I have already stepped on some of these a few times when I dropped them. So there we go. So I'm gonna need some hand cream too. Wow. Right. As usual, Discord, be over yonder. Still no news about the dives, by the way. Still the same message as the last 5 days. And my Instagram is right over there. Let me check the dive. Nope. Still the same message as the last 5 days. Yeah. Nothing new there, sadly. But yeah, thank you for hanging around this morning for you, afternoon for me. And I'll be seeing you guys when I see you. But for now, bye.